Hi, welcome to National Cheng Kung University, Department of Nursing from the College of Medicine. We are here today to talk about how we, as international students, ended up in this wonderful university. Let's start off with the first question right away, right? How did you find out about NCKU? Nina?
Actually for me, most of the information I searched from the internet. And one of the most concerned when I choose a university to pursue the master degree is school reputation. And NCKU is in top 4 famous university in Taiwan and in top 300 university in the world, right? And I think the academic environment here is very good. And additionally, NCKU also offer many conferences and seminars, right?
Don trace back to the conferences and seminars, which Yadno has been to one of the conferences in Indonesia, and then that's how you got to know about NCKU, right?
Yeah, you are right. So before I know about the NCKU, the first times I attended international conference and seminars which are conducting in Seoul, Sulawesi, Indonesia. So during the conference, the Professor Miofens and also some friends from Department of Nursing, they are trying to explain about international programs in NCKU and try to explain about the curriculum in Department of Nursing. And then in the end of the seminars, we have the recruitment process. So I attend these recruitments. Yeah.
From last year, I guess Miky was able to attend to, right? Can you tell us more about that?
I first heard of NCKU through Sister Happy Lamini, who's also a friend of mine who was at NCKU at that time. And she told me about the recruitment program for the nursing department here at NCKU. And I actually joined that recruitment program and I learned a lot about NCKU, what the Department of Nursing has to offer for me and the opportunities here at NCKU from that recruitment program.
And now that we are actually here and we have decided to be here actually, so all of us have our own different reasons, I think. What about you, Angela? What was your main reason for coming here?
But for me, at that time, because of the social movement in Hong Kong and also the pandemic and stressful workload, I decided to step out of my comfort zone. And because I had traveled to Taiwan for 2 times before, and I liked Taiwan because of the people and the greenery. So I decided to come to Taiwan to study abroad. And when I found about top university in Taiwan, I found about the NCKU Nursing Program, and they have the organized curriculum, and I think I can try to apply for this program.
What do you think, Alfian? What was your main reason for coming here?
Angela more focused on Taiwan itself. I would like to more focus on NCKU itself. As I know, NCKU as one of a leading center for infectious disease research. It's also supported by NCKU Hospital. And other than that, as I know, NCKU has so many experts and professors in my field in HIV care and infectious disease. So that's why I choose NCKU.
Yeah. But let me just go through the time that we have applied for our own applications. What about you, Zhu? How long did it take you?
When it comes to the preparation and application, for me in my case, I take nearly 8 months to prepare an English certificate. It's one of the requirement and also one of the most important when we are coming here as the international student, because we need to communicate in English with everyone and we need to learn in English. So that is one of the most important and difficulty for me.
I think all of us, our countries are not primarily speaking in English, and we have troubles doing so. Enumerating most of our documents, especially our credentials from our schools, need to be translated into English and needs to be approved from the Ministry of Education or Foreign Affairs or Department of Foreign Affairs. Was it the same thing as a process for you, Hong?
For me, I take around 1 or 2 months for preparation about the document, translate in Thai language to English language, and also improve the official stamp from the ministry. And also, we have to prepare about the orthography and also study plan, and we have to write essay, talk about the background, work experience, and own education that you got before. Tell to professor, tell to the university to accept it.
All right. So autobiography and the study plan. What is your greatest tip in writing the autobiography?
For the autobiography, I will rewrite many times. I try to read again and rewrite again for make sure that the organization and the content in the autobiography is make sure that I can accept it in the university.
What about the study plan? Do we need like a concrete? I had to make it a concrete and organized way from what my timeline is up to the time that I will be proposing my thesis and up to the time on what steps should we do after we finish the IAPN program. Was it also the same way that you organized your study plan?
For the study plan, I prepare about the research interest because for my background, I don't have the nursing. I don't have to do the research before, but I plan to make the topic of research and write about the proposal. And this is my study plan.
Right. Nice. So overall, in summary, we need to have an autobiography. We need to have our transcript of records from the last school that we attended. And then third, we need to talk about a concrete study plan with timeline and with concrete content in terms of our research direction. And fourth, we also need to have a recommendation letter from our former mentors. These are the things that we need to prepare, and it takes a lot, right? So to summarize, we have two different stages of application, which are relatively easy. You need to take time to prepare for it. So to explain in a very short and concise manner, we have stage 1, the department recruitment. So this is what we're doing right now. So if you are interested, you can send an email of your application to the Department of Nursing. The committee will screen your application and then schedule you for an interview. If you get past the interview, you will get a letter of acceptance from the Department of Nursing, and that's the time that you will start your application at the university level, which is your stage 2, and that is what we have talked about in terms of the process. So to find out more information, you can log into this website, and see you in the second part.